Hi everyone. This is a short update on the widebody C2 Corvette. I'm going to make a plug-in so I can unplug the wire from the back end of the car, and so there. And right now I noticed I never did any polishing on the sideboards on the Arrow, and that's what I'm doing now. They've been sitting in my finished pile for a while, and I forgot all about it. So then I noticed I didn't notice I rubbed some paint off the other one. Odd. Usually that paint I use, I can't think of the name of it. I want to say Critex, sticks well. It didn't right there. It must have been something on that. Go. Got a dog bothering me. Anyway, I'll have to hit that with some black again here. Boy, I'm just a glutton for punishment. Just keep polishing it, idiot. I gotta make a blue stripe on that. Who knew? Right now I'm making, I'm going to call them bushings, bearings, whatever you want to say. What it is the stubs on the rear axle aren't long enough for the depth because of the disc brakes. So I got to lengthen them out a little and then drill the tires, the rims out so it's deeper. And what it does is it fits really nice and doesn't wobble. That way I can glue them in place and not have to worry about them being vertical or too much toe in or toe camber, I should say, especially on the rear end. And I used about the dullest tool I ever owned. I shouldn't say that because that thing is older than me by a long ways. Was my grandpa's. And somewhere I have my dad's, which is sharper. And somewhere with the one I really wanted was my little pocket one, a little rigid, small one. Nope. I stuck with this, I'd say 80-year-old, maybe 100-year-old tool. I mean, that's nice, but I don't know. Can you get those wheels? I would think you can. It's a little cutter wheel. I bet you can. Like Rigid has a lifetime warranty. Then my next question, is it rigid? Anyway. There, I finally got one to fit through. Filing it out is the burr was astronomical in there. I never used that tool on brass before. I only used it on copper pipe. And as you can see, that ain't very thin, and that's the same. It's extremely thin tubing when you look on the end of it. Oh boy. And I'm cleaning the burr out with a utility knife. Just was a pain in the butt all the way around. Sorry, arse. Didn't mean to use such racy language. Eh, trying to get it to fit in there, socket in there, you might say. It does fit. And one of those small ones like that, I launched it into orbit. Never found it again. It's somewhere in my room here. I looked, swept the floor, got, how dare I? Anyway, that one fit. So I got I got to fix the driver's side front fender's brake cooling fin in the back. It fell out. I don't know when. I found the parts. I got looking around. I went, oh my God, that fell out. That's going to be a pain. Well, then I noticed my front fender on that side is shorter by a little bit, and so I'm going to add a little bit around the wheel arch in the back. And because when I put the tires on, I'm like, I don't like that. That looks terrible. So got a little bit of fixing. You know, first time I ever did something like this, so got to expect some stupidity now and then. Now I just wasn't. I had it all. You know, I lost some molds. Remember when if you go back and watch the beginning where I made the molds and that, the molds didn't clear. So a lot of it was guesswork, and it proved to be, I won't do that again. I will definitely put some sort of release on it. Never had trouble with any other. Oh yeah. It's the first time I ever had to destroy a mold that I remember. I mean, I had molds that split, or, you know, a little chunk came out, but you can always putty over them again. You know, the problem is I got all those molds, and every time I go to make a new aircraft or whatever, I make new molds because I carve better than I did then. So, anyway, now I'm making a part for that computer. I believe it's for sound card plug-in, and I had the end, and unfortunately, in a computer, which would have been nice, them are in the board, and I don't have no extra motherboards to rip, bad ones, old ones, to rip apart. I wish I could have, because all I had to do would have been so much simpler, but no. So anyway, I made these things look like scale, 1/72 scale, 105 millimeter bullets. Then I find the right wire, because that one there was so thick, I thought, well, I'll just sand it down until I get the shape. And the holes on the computer thing are square. And I was looking for it, and there's both of them. And then I found my wire that I was looking for, and that was like, all right. It's actually solid brass rod. Sometime here I'll find it. You know, if I'd have noticed this, I'd have cut that out, you know, so you guys didn't have to wait so long. Look at the amount of brass. Well, I don't remember where I was looking. I forgot to pause it. I thought I paused the film. Oh, there. Really? There, I got both of them. You know, I don't think I ever did find it. Jeez. Only thing I can say is it's the medication I'm on. Hey, those are the two I made. What a dummy. If you can't laugh at yourself, you got a problem. You know, I mean, really. Anyway, what I'm making here is a holder for those pins, because the white part is actually going to be in the cars, under the car, and so I'm making a place to way to solder it, or not solder it, to hold it together, make a frame. Well, that was quick. It's made. I'm going to stuff all that under the rear fender. All right, honey. Talking to my wife. So what I'm really afraid of here is cutting the wires, which already did. Test light. Oh. Sorry. So anyway, the front tires there are just stuck on there. Pretty soon I got it marked. I'm gonna, and I grabbed a nail clipper and I thought, man, I grabbed the dullest ones in the world. And then as I was cutting this, I realized that I ran a 20 thousandths square piece of plastic along the back to stiffen that up so it wouldn't buckle, you know, bow on the bottom. And then that's what I realized. That's our dryer. The whining is my dog.
Go outside. Hey, Missy.
It's our new dog, Missy. Raptor died here this before winter, rather quickly. No, he didn't get run over. It was a shock. He was healthy one day, 3 days later, he was dead. But looked like our other dog was missing him, who's also old, and that we got another dog. There we go. It worked. Yay. Here I'm just clipping the excess plastic off. Oh boy. I'm hoping this works. Now what I'm doing is bending it. That way it'll fit in the hole. I got it all in. I'm still afraid to unplug it because I want to find a better attaching method than I used. That lights are still working. It's already been cut. Like, please. Subscribe if you wish. But if you like, you get the channel out there more. So you guys have a good day and happy modeling. See you guys later, and I'll watch your channels too.